Hi you guys. Mother's Day, May 2023. Happy Mother's Day, Barbara. My mother lives in Texas. We're here in Michigan. Hey, I want to point out this is really a nice way to go for a hive stand. It's just simply 4 bricks. And you can see I've got, this is actually 2x6, but 2x4s work really good too. And I have little cross braces just to hold them together. But this is nice because you actually have a place to set equipment, set a place to frames. It works for me because I'm tall, because I'm kind of long. And I can't set stuff down on the ground and pick it up a lot. So you know I have bee cart and stuff. But anyway, I'm not sure you can see me. I'm going to stand around this side. This is a hive that's got a package in it, and the dandelions are kind of dying off. And here in Michigan, there's usually a little dearth between the dandelions and the real bloom of all the wildflowers. So I've got feeders in here. There's in-hive feeders. And all I'm doing today is really one of the more boring jobs of beekeeping is I'm just feeding them. So I know they have some pollen patty in there and some leftover winter patty, and I'm guessing they need about a half a gallon of syrup. This is 1-to-1 sugar syrup, so I make it in a bucket. If I use 12 pounds of sugar, I put in 12 pounds of water and stir it, and then I put a couple drops of 2 or 3 really essential oils in it, a couple drops per gallon. And then I'm also treating in here for nosema, which this is a good time of year to put a little medicine in for that as well. So they're getting their food and they're getting their medicine, and I'm just going down the line here, and basically what I'm doing is just sneaking in here and feeding them. Trying not to disturb them like that. But I try to have all the feeders on the same side, but not every hive ended up that way. Yeah, see the feeders right here. And I'll pick the camera up and show it to you. It's an in-hive feeder, you see it? And you see bees are going down in there. And then what I'm doing here with the syrup is I use a little pitcher and I simply dip it. And the nice thing here about having the bucket positioned right here is I'm catching the drip back in the bucket. You don't want to have a lot of syrup, sugar syrup around your bee yard and cause a robbing situation. Oop, there's Mr. Arthritis Tendinitis here, trying to get it without spilling it. So I'm filling it up, kind of to where the wood starts is what I found they like. They don't necessarily like it all the way to the top. If you go all the way to the top, you get a few more dead bees I found. And I just put the extra back in the bucket and close the bucket up and haul it down to the next sign. But here's the trick. This is a spoon from Wendy's. What I do every time I feed them is I go in here, and if there's dead bees in there, every feeder says it doesn't kill bees, but there's always some dead bees in there. They're not all dead, but if you flick them, because sometimes when you fill it, you're catching the ones on the wall, you know, they're in there feeding. So if you're gentle to them and you scoop them out of there and flick them onto the grass in front of your hive, they'll be okay. They'll recover. That kind of looks like he's a little drunk. And then I'm just closing the hive back up here, respecting the upper entrance. So I'm checking the entrances. I'll bring you around. Now this is a package that went in here, so not a huge amount of activity here. But you can see the lower entrance is there. And then the upper entrance, I don't think get you a view of it. There's the upper entrance. Anyway, I'm doing the rest of the line. It's a little boring, but we got to do it. Check out the field. You see all those blooming dandelions. Look, here's the hives we've done already. Anyway, a few more to do. Take care, y'all. Have a great day.